All right, we want to do a string replace. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, right here. Write a method that replaces all spaces with strings with %20, which I think is what happens when you type in something in the URL. So if you type like Google here, um, monkey stuff. I thought somewhere in here, because the URLs is +20 for spaces. Anyways, I think it's a URL thing, but yeah, just write a method that does that. So it's kind of straightforward. You turn your string into a char array or a string array, and you loop through the array, right? And you just replace all the spaces with the number 20, and then you can concat the array back together. Using, I think this is the difference between a low level and a high level, where you, how much detail you have to take care of. It's just in the Python context where it's high level. You just take your string, turn it into an array, loop over it. I like to use enumerate so you get the index and the char value. If the char is a space, just replace that index in the char array, wherever it may be, with a 20. So you're replacing a space with a 20. And then you just return, and we concatenate the string array. So if you hello, I'm string, I have to use the restroom. You get the same thing here. So you can see all the spaces are replaced with a %20, which I think there's like a, there's a replace. I think you always can do this, but you just want to reconstruct that under the hood. So maybe in a more lower level, what you would have to do is, yep, so you have like your string hi dad, or this would be array at this point. We'll just keep it a string. And what you want to do is count all the spaces in the string, then there's one. So we're actually going to mutate the original string, because in this case, we just create a new copy. So it takes up a little bit more space, space complexity, but it's still linear, because it's just, you have to go through every step of loop of all the characters in the string. But this way we're going to mutate it, so we're going to have a little bit more efficient on the space. So in this case, it would be one space. So then we want to create a new variable called like a new length. And then there would be number of spaces. Or we could just call it spaces count. That's terrible how I spelled that. Yeah, so if there's one space, then you want to add, since a space or the %20. Oh, I need to write better. Sloppy right. %20 has two more spaces, not just a original space. You want to add two more extra blank spaces, and then we're just gonna just kind of move everything down the line and shift it. And that's kind of the whole idea of that algorithm on a lower level with like a Java or C or C++ or something like that. So, and then that space complexity is pretty much constant. So, which is a little bit better than space complexity of n, because you have to store another n-sized array.